Hey, good morning, everybody. Sarasota Tim coming to you from inside my crasher here in Utah in New Harmony at the Orchards RV Park. Beautiful RV park. Been here, gonna be here for a whole month, but I'm leaving tomorrow, heading to California. Today's the day before the big day, and I'm going to get my rental car right now. This morning, I got the half make, the fake make bed. I got it pulled down like that, just trying to save on my back from being a contortionist trying to make this bed. I've done my laundry. I got some new shoes on from Walmart. Got my Walmart shoes on. Yeah, and I've washed my face and hands. I'm turning off the lights, and I am ready to get in that Tundra and go get a little Corolla, a little gas sipper. And I'm thinking about, I'm trying to see if I got the movement for a golf swing. I don't have the proper shirt on to do that, but I might do some chipping and putting over at the local golf course here today at Cedar Ridge. What's today? Saturday? Oh yeah. And just see what happens. I got so much I've been watching on TV about wanting to play. What's biting me? Thought I had something in my shoe. Miss T's excited. I'm excited. California Steve and his wife are excited. Johnny Vegas is excited. Going to go see him. You're excited about what content we're going to show you of what California looks like. My son's excited. He wants me to video Oceanside Beach and the pier. And we're excited because we want to go to nice restaurants and see the ocean and, really have a nice vacation together and be reunited and kind of get our heads together on what our future is going to be and what we're going to do. And a lot of stuff is going to come to fruition. A lot of mending and collaborating and talking and just everything about everything and meeting friends, maybe getting contacts, blessings with people that can help us. We've had some offers regarding assistance and doing different things regarding, travels, where to go, real estate opportunities, places that might have good deals. I've got a ton of information. Of course, we all know John, my co-pilot, has got everything already outlined for us for activities and what's going on each day of the week over in California in different areas and RV parks. And then when we come back and start to travel, because we're not going to go to Florida right away, it's just a peak. Summer just began yesterday, right? Yesterday was the first day of summer, or today. And we're not interested in going back down there to that humid, hot box. We're going to try and enjoy the country and see some places we've never seen. And then we're going to be doing some studying on different places and real estate. And who knows? You can't get past tomorrow because nobody's promised tomorrow. But we're going to be doing a lot of things, and a lot of development is most likely going to happen. I know God's going to absolutely bring all of this to fruition. There's already a plan. We just don't know what the plan is, but we have to act on it. We have to pray about it. We have to talk about it. We have to think about it. And then God will direct us in that direction. So we don't want to be so boastful as to, this is what we're going to do. This is where we're going to go. This is what we're going to spend. No, we are winging it, and we're not going blindly. We're like even getting a room over in California. We have no set reservations. We're not going to make any. I mean, there's always a room. You're willing to pay for it. They got a room. And all we need is somewhere to recharge our battery that's safe and then get out and go out and see and do each day. We're not looking for a resort that we can hang out in and use all the facilities. We will be using all Hilton facilities because of the connection I have, thanks to Mr. Tom. And thank you again, Mr. Tom. Somebody told me, not Joshua. What was the guy's name? The previous guy that had us hooked up. You told me in the comments the other day, how embarrassing. It begins with a J. It's not Joshua. It's not Justin. It's Jonathan. I got it. Listen, I haven't talked to Jonathan in a while, and I've met so many people, Johns and Justins, and I get confused. I put my eye drops in. Stupid eye drops, the operation I got, the glaucoma, this bright sun, the fact that I just rolled out of bed, I don't get enough sleep. My eyes are what they are. So, we'll work on it. But yesterday, I don't know, I got this little gas sipper today. We may drive back down to St. George and hit some stores or whatever. Might need to buy another shirt. Maybe some shorts. Or maybe another pair of shoes. You folks crack me up. You do realize that these shirts and shorts and shoes that I buy are $15 and $20 each, right? And I have an ever-changing body. I got to lose some weight. I'm sitting around here. I'm not going to Planet Fitness. I'm not walking. My back was out of shape. And I'm eating like it's free. So, yes, things have happened. But guess what? That's not going to continue. I have a mission. As soon as we get to California, wherever there's an LA Fitness, I have them too. Or at the Hilton Properties, if they've got a Universal. I don't need but a little machine. I'm going to get my pump on. And Miss Tammy, she's going to walk my legs right off. That is a walking fool. That girl walks, man, 3-4 miles in one shot every morning and hits it early too, after she has her zing. And we'll be splitting our meals because yesterday I went to Chili's and I had that salad and the chips and salsa that comes with it for free if you have their app. You can do that, by the way. We always split. It's not because of money. There was plenty. I did not need to eat that entire salad. It was a big plate of salad with a lot of chicken on it. And I didn't even eat all those chips. So she could have munched on some of the chips too. And she likes to get a Coke. I always get water with lemon. And so our meals will be half. We'll be eating half as much. I'll be eating half as much. When we go to dinners, we always split an entree. We tell them we don't care. They don't care. We tip. That's the way we roll. And so I'll be eating less. And then I will find my gyms and we will be walking. And in 30 days from now, as this journey continues, you're going to see a transformation in Sarasota, Tim. And I'm gonna have it together. And she's going to help me. There's a lot to be said about having someone in your life. I've come to this conclusion. If you know me, and I know a lot of you don't know me intimately, Miss T will tell you, I have been in the past a very headstrong, independent individual. My way or the highway. Well, not so rigid, but I have been single most of my life. I'm used to being my own boss, my own person. What I've discovered since I'm getting a little bit older, and like I told you guys, from 62 to 67, things happen. Your mental changes. Your body changes. Your ability. Your gizzards start wearing out. A lot of things change from, when I was 62, I'd have done that. But I'm 65 now, or I'm 67 now, I should say. And I just want to sit in my chair here and drink Geritol and watch Grit TV. Now, I'm not going to be like that, but I'm being facetious. But you get to a point to where, you know what? I don't want to be alone. I don't want to grow old in a trailer, in a condo, in a small house, as a roommate, or whatever my roof housing situation is. Whatever it is, if I have the money to pay cash for a place, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone anymore. I was fine being alone. I wanted to be alone. Get away from me. I mean, I want to go and do what I want to do. I want to play golf all the time. I want to come and go. I used to spend, I've told you folks, I spent a lot of time when I was, single. And I still do, but I used to really, really spend a lot of time in this. And when you have somebody in your life, if you're married, you live with someone, that is a distraction. To a degree, you will have a distraction because now you're spending time with somebody else. They're there. That doesn't mean you can't read your Bible, but it also means that you could put it off. You still like, well, okay, let's go walk, or let's go do this, or go do that. So I never forgotten what I've read in my Bible, but I also realize, and I teach it on this channel, that out of sight, out of mind. You hang out in a crap house long enough, you're going to come out stinking. You get into a pig pen and start slinging mud, it's going to get on you. If you go out in the world and you don't prepare yourself every day. Now, I didn't make a video this morning. I don't have to make a video every morning. I will, because I want to encourage people. But I read, I prayed. I'm keeping it going because I know the minute I walk out this door, although I'm in a beautiful place with beautiful people, the secular world is out there. I know if I make a mistake and turn this on and don't put it on YouTube and watch about golfing or cooking or something that's fine, and I turn on some kind of negative program, or I turn on my radio in my car, or I look at my phone, which I have it all turned off, and I read stories, just that little bit, that little influence, and I neglect studying the Word of God, I'm lost. I'm chasing my tail out there. If I don't watch and pay attention how to swing a golf club and remember the techniques each time, I slice it out left or right and then hook it out left. Life is regiment, like military. They have a certain way they do things every day without fail. That's how your life has to be. You have to have, and nobody's going to do it for you. You've got to get to the point. You want better things? You want corn in a garden? You got to plant it. You want tomatoes? You got to plant it. It doesn't just happen. You want money? You got to work. You want money to grow? You got to invest. I mean, you have to do things. Everything is reciprocal, action, reaction. You fly by the seat of your pants. You join the crowds. You let people think for you and listen to that crap. You listen to other things on the internet. You let people influence you. You think that you don't have your own mind. You don't do critical thinking. You just like yesterday we were talking about the real estate, and I was getting some facts, some numbers that are not repeating and regurgitating clickbait people on YouTube promising just to get people to watch them and so they can make money, that there's going to be a 100%, 50%, 40% drop in houses, or other clickbait type YouTube videos, or negative videos that are just worthless. I mean, they got no good for your brain. But I mean, you can't let everybody else think for you. You got to take in information. Information is powerful. I had, I think it was Miss Cindy or one of the other nice ladies that have been in my community for a long time that made a very logical comment yesterday regarding real estate and it just makes so much sense. Stuff that I didn't even think about. Talking about information being powerful. We're looking for real estate. All right, well, you look at the real estate on that area, that street, what they sold for, what they listed for, what the crime rate is, what the economy is. You look at all of the stuff. You don't just look at a house and the price. When you get in there, who are you going to be around? What's it going to bring next time? What did it sell for originally? What are the other people doing? Who are the other people? So you need to study things. You need to have your game on, whether it be golf, buying real estate, driving your car, paying attention to the rules, driving the speed limit. Life is simple if you follow the basics and the principles that never change. And the things that never change about how to have a good life are right in here. And people want to get lost in all of that other stuff, make money, go out, eat, go to work, produce, deal with your coworkers, deal with the traffic, deal with everybody, and they just head out the door, and they forgot the most important thing in the world. I mean, besides getting your shower and making your bed, is to talk to God, is to ask God to help you today to do what you need to do, even though you think you need to do. It may be a routine you've been doing for 40 years, but maybe, just maybe, today's the day that he's going to make you cross paths with someone that's going to come into your life, that's going to change your life, or you can change theirs, and you can make a difference in the world. And that's what we feel excited about when we come home at the end of the day or during the day, that we did something for somebody, that somebody did something for us, that we have something to be enthused about, that we're walking around smiling and holding our head high. It doesn't matter that we're having to go to work or dealing with California traffic, which I'm preparing myself for, or money woes or car troubles or anything. You can find happiness because you seeked your Father first. That's what he told you to do. He created you. He saw you in your mother's womb before you were born. He knows what you were going to be like as a kid, as an adolescent, as an adult, as a senior citizen, and everything. And all he asks is that each single day, all throughout the day, that you're cognizant that he's real and that he's in your life. His spirit is in your soul. And that you can just ask all throughout the day. I'm getting ready to go get a rental car. I've already been asking. I'm going to be asking more. That it's the right car. It's going to be a reliable car. It's going to be what I like to drive. And, everything else. Because I'm getting into something. I don't know who drove it or what the deal is. I'm getting ready to go across the desert. I'm asking God, help me to remember to get the things that I need from the tundra, out of it, and that I'm going to want to carry with me. You say, whoa, you ask yourself that, No, God, I ask, because I can forget. And then give me safe travels. And then my next step, after I get the car, I'll figure out other things I need to talk to him about. Should I go to the golf course and hit a bucket of balls and crack my back again? Or should I take the day off? Do I need to go down to St. George again? Is there something down there that I can share with my community that would be interesting? Everything I do, I'm asking for direction. I'm not winging it here, folks. Stop winging it. You got your routine, you know what you're doing, but things can be a lot better because when you ask, because he says you don't get because you don't ask. And when you ask, and all of a sudden you get something, you go like, where'd that come from? Oh, I asked God. And all of a sudden, look at this. I met this nice person, or I got this opportunity, or I found this great deal, or a sale on something, or whatever it could be. The list is from here to California. God has got so many blessings for you folks, so many opportunities for you. I got calls last night, things I'm not even going to share, that I can't believe it have blown me away. Things that I need to start coming into my life forthwith. That right now, that are important, that can help us, T and I. And a call came in. This could be something we can do for you. This could be an opportunity for you. Emails came in. And these are not coincidental. This is people listening to me on my channel. This is God telling them, moving them in their heart, do this for this person, offer this, suggest this. See, God works through people. He doesn't just magically make something happen. You know this. He works through people. Other people that he loves as much as he loves me and you. And this is how he keeps his family together. Like if you have multiple children and you want your children to play together and experience different things that they do together, he wants it to be good. Everything is good. There's no bad. You don't have to go out with being down in the mouth or worry or sad or hurting. You just kind of just keep your mind right. And that involves, before I end the video, one more time, shut it down. Turn it off. Don't look at it. Don't read it. Don't you know that's what the devil wants? That's what evil people want? That's the attention they want? Don't you know they win? The devil wins. Evil wins. Every time you feel depressed and read about a horrific thing that happened in the news, or you want to concentrate on the negativity on the media, what they want to talk about these politics and races and people and borders and all that, I have concerns. I'm an American. I want my borders closed. I want people to do the right thing and follow the law. But they use a different angle. They use a way to cause you to hate. They don't want to, listen, I'm not going to go down that road because there's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way to do it. If they wanted to close the borders, they could. They could do it today, but they're not, and there's a means to an end for them. Politicians are in the business to get rich, not to do anything else. They sold us out a long time ago. All you got is your Father in heaven. All you got is your friends, each other, ones that we can rely on. Hopefully, God will work on their hearts and make something happen. We pray for our nation. But don't think that anything you're hearing is true. And that's what I was saying a minute ago. You want to listen to things, evil things, and they got you. They won. They got you upset. That's their whole thing. That's what they get off on. That's what demons and evil like. Don't you see? They hate good. They love bad. And that makes them smile. Even though they're smiling with gnashing teeth, they get off on you being upset. Whether it be hating on somebody because of something you watched, or hating your golf game because you didn't hit the ball right. You ain't good enough to get mad. You're not a PGA Tour player. You're going to miss the ball. You're an amateur. Folks, life is simple. Keep it simple, stupid. The KISS method. Read that book. If you don't read that book, get it on your phone and read it. If you don't read it on your phone, you're missing out. Pray anyway. Pray God will absolutely come in your life and help you today. Only for today. Not next week, not tomorrow. Tomorrow, you'll do it again. Each moment of today. Go ahead and pray for me too. Pray for my back. I got to play some golf. Pray I have a good rental car. And I'm going to pray for you too. You beautiful 98,712 gorgeous souls. Crush it.